Are you A.C.O.D, both of you, or neither of you?
Yeah, both of us.
Did it hit a chord, or it was just all comedy and you keep yourself separate?
Well, luckily, my experience being an A.C.O.D was a very, very healthy, happy one. My parents split up when I was really little, but for my siblings and I, it was an incredibly happy, healthy childhood. We never saw an argument or anything like that. It was an amicable, lovely situation. So I wouldn't have been able to write this script. First of all, I'm not a writer, but also I did not have that experience. So reading it, I was, of course, throughout my life hearing stories of horrible divorces and family situations. Reading this, it seemed like the perfectly tuned version of that. The divorce movie to end all divorce movies. And so, Stu and Ben had a wildly different experience growing up, and so I felt like this was, if there's a such thing as a divorce comedy, this is the one. This is the perfect one. It's just sort of perfectly written, and it did remind me in a lot of ways of Flirting with Disaster, which is one of my favorite movies. But yeah, Stu and I had wildly different experiences with divorce in our lives.
The important thing for me in talking to Adam, he had a much different experience growing up than I did, but he understood it, which and it was always sort of a balance in making the movie and in the edit too, just finding a balance where, our character is not suffering from cancer, our character was not beaten, like his problem is sort of like, his parents got divorced, and there's always a moment where like you worry that the audience could say, get over it, dude. You lose your audience, and that was a lesson that I felt like I learned from Flirting with Disaster, which again, like the journey for the character, and I was like, I just want to know who my parents are. And it's going out of control, trying to, and so, but, Carter in the movie is doing a lot of things that maybe, he's trying to break his parents up. He's, busting up his brother's wedding. He's doing a lot of things that maybe aren't that likable. So the important thing was that he understood the quest, to sort of control these people and maintain sanity in his family, and that was something he